It is so sweet when we get to reunite with a girlfriend that we haven't seen in a long time. That kind of catch-up conversation is uplifting, it's filling, and we get to have one right now. In this month's installment of Take 5, a series in which well-known women answer 5 meaningful viewer-submitted questions, we are chatting with a longtime friend of ours and yours whom we've missed. We first fell in love with Natalie Hill Jensen during her New York days. She was a talented Broadway star by night, blogger by day, where she chronicled her hilarious dating stories as the Mormon in Manhattan. Our love for Nat grew deeper when she joined us on the show from 2015 to 2018 for a regular series here on Studio 5 called Hit List. Her resume is long. Singer, actress, all-around life enthusiast. She's married to former Utah Jazz assistant coach Alex Jensen, and they are the proud parents of 3 adorable girls whom I continually offer to be their agents.
Oh,
and
wow.
I've been turned down every
I don't want
time.
this life.
Welcome to Studio 5. It's so good to have you back.
I missed you. I
This
love
is like
you.
the catch-up lunch we've needed for a few years.
For years.
We'll just let people listen in.
Okay, yeah. This is tight secrets.
Always.
Girlfriend talk.
Always. You're the best
Yeah.
girlfriend to talk to. And I'll remind maybe new friends through the screen, the series you did for us was called Hit List.
It was so fun.
We still talk about it.
Are
It
you
was
serious?
Yes, it was so fun.
Oh.
We're gonna do a different kind of hit list just to warm things up.
Yeah.
Give us a hit list of your life highlights.
Oh, my life highlights.
Starting with your family. Tell us about the fam.
We had another baby girl.
You did.
Annie. And that was awesome. And being pregnant is the worst. And I hated every second of that.
But Annie was worth it.
She's awesome, and
Yes.
she's 2 now, and she's the cutest. And we brought 2 dogs into the family, Jolene and Reba.
Now these dogs came quite close together.
Quite close together. We lost my longtime puppy, Stella. She was with me for 15 years. She's a salty New Yorker in July. And then, I don't know, I didn't think I was ready for another puppy, but I was, apparently. And I got her, and Alex is not a dog person, but he was like, she's depressed. She needs a friend. So he encouraged us to bring in Reba, and there's Stella. Oh, that cute girl. She's an angel in heaven. So now we have 2 animals. We have like 5 girls in our house. There's a lot of estrogen.
Alex
in the
is
Jensen house.
outnumbered times 6.
He loves it.
He loves it.
He's the best girl dad around.
He loves it. All right,
he loves it.
let's do an update on your career. This year you starred in the movie Sweet on You.
Yeah, it was so fun.
On Amazon Prime Video. Tell us a little bit about this experience.
Oh, it was the best. I play Ricky Jensen, and she's a small town shop owner in Texas who likes to mix essential oils in her candles.
You gotta stop.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's absurd. There she is. Oh, Ricky. Oh, you got good pictures.
Ricky.
It was so fun. And Haley Duff is starring in this cute movie. So I was just in LA. It was like a vacation. They shoot these suckers so fast.
Yeah.
So it was like a week of fun. And I was like, you're going to pay me to do this? It was so fun.
I loved watching it.
And it's silly.
It
oh,
was
you're so
sweet.
nice.
One of those sweet movies you just get swept away in.
Yeah.
Okay, and I want to update. I want to just ask you. You're a good girlfriend, Natalie.
I love you.
You are. You're a good, gracious girlfriend, and you've had some really fun girlfriend moments the last 3 months.
It's been absurd. You know, I hadn't taken a vacation in 3 years. To be fair, I had not taken a girls' trip like since my New York days, honestly.
Was that your defense?
Yes, in my defense, because I have been vacationing for 6 weeks, and I'm not ashamed. I'm so happy about it. It has been so much fun. I don't know. I've like, my husband's unemployed, okay? So when he's home, I'm like, see ya, sucker. I gotta get out of here.
There was some country magic sprinkled in there, too.
Oh, country magic. I got to see Garth. I got to see Bruno Mars. I've been to Cabo twice.
Oh, my gosh.
We did Vegas. Just tomfoolery all around with just the funniest group of girls. Oh, there we are at Bruno Mars. I'm wearing gold lame pants.
Listen.
Like an absolute idiot.
Does life get better than Gold Lame and Bruno Mars?
And we locked eyes. I think he probably thought I was trying to impersonate him because I think our hair is the same. So he was like, who is this girl like doing all of his choreography? I was living. I was so sweaty. You guys, those pants were disgusting in the end.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was so fun.
Okay, hobbies, anything you're doing in between vacationing?
Who has hobbies?
Who has time for this?
Who has hobbies when you have little kids? I mean,
You've got 3 kids and a dog, 2 dogs.
2 dogs. I'm an antique showgirl. So I guess my hobby is like moving my body.
Yeah.
I still do like Peak 45.
Yes.
And I'm still doing my wiggle with Tracy Anderson. Like I'm Gwyneth Paltrow in 2010. I love it. You know, I gotta like keep the joints moving.
I could just listen to you talk all day. In fact, I have some Natalie-isms that I say all the time
you
and think of
really?
you. Yeah, like you taught me to say smooch instead of kiss to disarm my younger sisters. Like, you know what I mean? If you say, did you kiss him? That's too heavy-handed.
Did you guys smooch?
Yeah, you also say cover your bits. I say that now.
Gotta cover your bits.
Gotta cover your bits.
Yeah,
You know, there's just some Natalie-isms that get into your vocab and don't leave.
That's so funny.
We love you for it. Okay,
I love
you know how this goes.
Okay.
Viewers have submitted these questions. The goal is to get to know you better, which you're a fairly open book.
What is there that anybody doesn't know at this point?
But okay, dip, hand, and we'll talk and tell. I'm so excited.
right.
Some of these run deep, though. What do you need less of in your life? Less of.
I don't know. I'm a grand maximalist. I want more is more is more. I just love more.
I love that.
I don't even
so
know the
much.
word less. I mean, I probably should drink less Diet Coke if you're talking to my mom or my husband. But that's an emotional crutch I'm not willing to give up.
Okay,
so,
no.
sorry.
Maximalist. What did you say?
Grand maximalist.
A grand maximalist. Put it on the resume.
I don't know.
What is something new you would like to learn how to do?
Oh, that's a good question.
You're a yes girl. You taught us to be yes girls.
Yeah,
You like adventure.
I'll try anything once. I don't hike, I don't sushi, because I've tried it and don't like it. No, thank you.
Okay.
But what is something new I want to do? I mean, I want to go back to piano lessons.
Really?
'Cause I used to play like Rachmaninoff, and then I went to college, and I had accompanist play for me, so I never played.
How long did you take?
Oh, my whole life, up until I was like 6 to 18, and
So
then I
you
just
can play.
not anymore. That's the embarrassing part about it.
It would be curious to see though if it came back quickly because you are so musical. I mean,
I'm not good at theory. I have a music degree from NYU, and I am an idiot when it comes to theory. I don't do numbers. I just like sweep through things.
Wouldn't that be funny to see though if it came back? Like, is it like riding a bike?
I tried a little bit, and no, it's
No.
not for me because I'm not a numbers person. I feel like
Okay.
you have to be a numbers person to really be good at piano.
Piano.
So I kind of want to go back to piano and back to Spanish, and I don't know. I kind of want to go back to the old.
Some people garden in the next phase of life. You're going to go back to the piano.
Well, I got my roses down. But David Austin's look amazing. Just hearing him just smoking cigarettes.
I'm like,
with you.
put it down.
What are you
put
doing?
it
Hannah?
down.
Put it out.
All right,
we
Dip.
don't smoke.
Dip. We'll have time for one more before
yeah.
commercial break. You're the best.
I'm an
See?
idiot.
We needed 3 hours for this.
I know.
When you were a little child, a really little child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh, I always wanted to be an actress.
No surprise.
For 1 second, I was going to be a lawyer because, that sounds really cool.
Yes.
And more respected than an actress, obviously.
Yeah.
But no, like from day one, I was like, I'm going to be on Broadway.
And you did.
I did.
What was your first step on the stage? What was your first play, musical?
Oh, I was Gretel in Payson Theater Company's The Sound of Music.
How old were you?
I think I was like 5 or 6. And it was like the bug. I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome.
When on stage do you get nervous, if ever? When do you feel that little, huh?
I only do if I'm unprepared.
Yeah.
Like if I'm under rehearsed. So when I go on as an understudy for the first time, or if we haven't had a good rehearsal process, I'll feel really nervous. But generally I'm just stoked.
Because when you're prepared, it's fun. It's play.
It's totally fun.
Yeah.
But if there's like a big number or like a crazy high belt thing, then you're always like, okay, is she coming? Woo!
I remember you sang the national anthem at what?
The CNN thing, that one?
I
the
was
presidential
watching
debate.
you sweating, and you were just up there belting.
Well, that was like comedy. That was absurd.
That was
I only
amazing.
did it because I was like, wouldn't it be funny? It's like Donald Trump, and wouldn't it be funny to say that I did his one debate?
And you did.
And I did it, and I was 8 months pregnant. I'd flown in from Germany like the night before, vomiting my brains out. And then I just stood up there and sang it. I didn't think it was going to be televised. I had no idea it was going to be televised.
It was
amazing.
amazing.
That was scary.
It was amazing.
I don't ever want to do that again.
But she was prepared.
I mean, you can never be prepared for the anthem. That's like the worst song ever.
Well,
it's so hard.
You did it. Okay, we've got 2 more questions. I realize we'll go to commercial break and come back with Natalie Hill Jensen right after this. So fun.
Hey,
so fun.
this is so
Why
fun.
were you smoking?
I'm just taking a drag every now and then.
All right, I'm back with this month's featured Take 5 guest and everyone's favorite girlfriend, Natalie Hill Jensen. This is too much fun. We have 2 minutes and 2 questions.
No!
Can we do it?
Oh.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Let's do it.
How do you keep the connection with your spouse?
I don't know.
This is a loaded question.
I never see him.
I was going to say loaded considering his career in the industry.
He's never home, but since he's unemployed, it's awesome. We love being together 24/7. It's great for our marriage. It's amazing. No, I don't know. We try and do like a weekly date situation, but
Do you?
when we were dating, I always used to say I need 5 minutes. So we just lay down wherever we were for 5 minutes and just talk for 5 minutes.
I love that.
So we've kind of started bringing that back in where I'll be like, can I have 5 minutes? I just need 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you can really get a lot done
in 5 minutes.
in 5 minutes. And we're both really tired and our lives are very separate. So it's important to connect, and we need to do it more, Alex Jensen.
She's here for it.
Yeah.
I think that's really wise though, and I think that's really meaningful to like pour yourself into. It doesn't take long to make that connection, but to dedicate and designate that time as a connection time is smart.
Well, and it's smart when you're laying down and just looking at each other. Like then there's nothing else, like no phones.
Yeah.
It's hard. I mean, it's hard with little kids. I feel for anybody who has little kids and a husband who's never home.
I mean, tell me more. All right, dip in here. Dip in.
Yeah.
Last one. It's gonna be a good one. I can feel it in my bones.
Ooh.
What is your greatest dream yet unrealized? Whoa, whoa.
Just really hard.
Yet unrealized.
I don't know. I mean, I always say, like, I did my biggest dream. I did it, and I wanted it, and I did it. And so then now I feel like I'm at a crossroads in my life where I'm like, well, what's the next dream? I think to raise, like, emotionally healthy, awesome little girls probably is my next big dream. But for myself, and it's just for myself, and to have, like, a really happy marriage.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
That is a poignant question, though, and I don't think you're alone. I mean, I realize it's a rare club, but to accomplish such a big dream as Broadway at such a young age, it's kind of like the then what. And I've actually made the mistake of asking very accomplished women that, like, now what? Now what? And that's kind of a terrible question because life is evolving and unfolding right in front of us, right from underneath us.
And I think we still dream for more. I think I'm just at a phase in my life where I'm like, what is it that I want to do? Like, do I like podcasting? I've done a lot more voiceovers now. I'm doing more film and TV, and I'm really liking that. I don't have necessarily specific goals in that area, but I think I need to figure out what is my next thing, like so many women do.
Yeah, it's a common deal.
But I mean, I'm grateful that, I mean, I was so focused on one thing for my whole life. So it really was like a crisis of identity to be like, okay, I did this, and now what?
Yeah.
And then I wanted to get married and have babies, and I did that, and now I'm like, oh, well, okay.
Well, it kind of speaks to just, I hate to use the word mindfulness, but just being present, which you are, though. You soak up life.
Some days.
No, you do. You're the best, and this was the best.
Thank
you so much. Love you. So fun to catch up with Natalie Jensen. Thanks for hitting these out of the park. That's so fun just to feel your spark and your energy, sister. All right.